YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is another crochet hair review video. And today's crochet hair is the Lulutress beach curl hair in the color T1B 30. Now, if you're not familiar with my crochet hair review series, welcome, join the family. Something made you click this video, and something I promise you in this video will make you want to stay. But this is how my crochet hair review series works. I come on here with my very first day thoughts of a crochet hair. So right after install, showing you how it looks that very first day, telling you whether it was an easy install, a hard install, and overall how I think the hair looks in that very first day. Then I come on here 1 week later, showing you how it looks 1 week in, and just showing you whether it went uphill or downhill and what my maintenance routine was with the hair in that first week. And then I come on here with my final week's thoughts of the hair, whether I was able to wear it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, or 6 weeks. I show you how it looks right before I take it out, overall giving you a view of how high maintenance or low maintenance it was during the entirety of the wear, telling you whether I think it's activewear friendly, water friendly, and overall whether I recommend you buy that hair. So I give you a full picture of the crochet hair. Also, everything I say in these videos are my opinion. These are my experiences with the hair. If you have a different experience, let me know down below in the comment section. But without further ado, let's just head right into my first day thoughts on this Lulutress beach curl hair.
A few moments later.
So now for my first day thoughts on the Lulutress beach curl hair. Now this is what the packaging looks like. It is 18 inches, and again, like I said in the intro, it's in the color T1B 30. So let me get up in camera so you can kind of see what that T1B looks like. So it's a little bit black, and then it goes into the 30 color. If you saw my Lulutress deep wave hair video, it's similar to that, the deep wave I had in a T1B 27. Now let me do a 360. I just installed this hair yesterday, so it has not even been 24 hours with this hair. Last night, got done at midnight, woke up this morning, it is now noon, so it is noon the next day. So I've had this hair in for literally 12 hours, and this is what it looks like in its whole 18 inches. I have not cut this hair. I will cut this hair, but I have not cut it yet. So this is what it looks like. It's not as uneven as you would think for it to be just installed, but of course I'm going to cut this hair up because I can't deal with all this hair. There's a lot of hair for me, and probably a lot of hair for anybody. Now I know Lulutress, you guys have let me know in my recent videos, I think I've done 2 Lulutress videos at this point, that now they have a shorter pre-loop version of their hair. Some of theirs, not all of them, but I got my hair way before they came out with the pre-loop version. I ordered 4 different Lulutress hairs a few months ago. I think it was May. I got the deep wave that you've seen. I got the island curl, which you've seen. I got this hair, and then I have the wet curly. My total order for all 4 of those hairs was under $70. I will put my receipt in right now from Go Beauty NY. Again, not sponsored by anybody. Go Beauty doesn't know I'm making this video, but I have to say I got a great deal on 4 hairs, and I don't have to pay for installation. So basically I have 4 hairstyles for less than $70. I used 4 packs of this hair. I bought 5 packs, like I said, so I have this left over from the other pack and a couple of strands left over from the 4th pack. So this is how the curls come in the pack. I will get a lot of questions about whether I split or not. I will be honest, I split in the front, I didn't split in the back. And what I mean in the back, they look like this. So all the curls that I installed are in this format. In the front, I split. So when I say split, this is what I did in the front. For every single curl in the front. In the back, every single curl is attached. I split it 1 time in the front. So that's just way one that I figured out. It's easier for me to knot hairs if they're a little bit smaller strands, and also it just looks, I don't know, better when I split. But in the back, you can kind of see the spot. So this is a non-split. These are split, if you can kind of see. So non-split, everything you're seeing in the front is a split. But that is how I did it in terms of knotting this hair. Knotted it 1 time. Knotted it 1 time, I know. We'll see how that goes. I think this hair has a texture of it though that will make it all right that I knotted 1 time. But of course I'll give you updates in my 1 week thoughts if knotting 1 time was a mistake. But this is how the knots look. Didn't invisible knot in the front at all. Sometimes I invisible knot, sometimes I didn't. And I don't think it looks, you know, off or anything. You guys will be the judge though. Sometimes my eye is different than you guys' eye. You're like, Girl, you should have invisible knotted. I do have a straight back braid pattern, so all my braids are going back. I could part on any side that I wanted to. Of course, me being me though, I am going to part on this side continuously. You guys know I have to try a hair at all times that has beach curl in it because I'm a big beach curl fan. Free Tress beach curl never did me wrong. Main concept beach curl never did me wrong. And now we're gonna see if Lulutress beach curl does your girl wrong. But overall, first day thoughts, really like it. Very easy install. It was very easy to split the hair. The hair wasn't a very long install. It didn't take that long at all to install this hair. But we will see if I hold true to this feeling in my first week thoughts, which is coming up right now.
1 week later.
So now coming on here for my first week thoughts on this Lulutress beach curl hair. Now I'm going to get up in camera so you can kind of see how this hair looks. 1 week in. You guys a lot of times say I don't get close enough in camera, so I'm really trying to get in camera so you can really see. Of course, you guys can see this is drastically shorter than it was during my first day thoughts. Of course, I was going to cut this hair immediately. I think I turned the camera off on my first day thoughts and then literally went to the bathroom and cut the hair. I just couldn't deal with this hair being that long for that long period of time. Now, this portion of the video is going to be very short simply because I learned my lesson in my main concept Amazon Wave video that I don't need to go up hard for a hair in the first week simply because by the end it could go be a total waste. And so I could have filmed for 8 minutes raving about a hair 1 weekend for it to only fail me in the final moment. So keeping this very short, gonna talk about maintenance with this hair. Quite honestly, I've been very busy this week in terms of my personal life. I've had work going on top of doing site visits as well as doing my company picnic this week. So it was a lot going on pretty much every day this week. I did not get home probably before 8 p.m. quite honestly. So I haven't been able to give this hair the love and attention it probably deserves. I've been treating this hair like it's low maintenance because I've needed a low maintenance hair. Whether or not this hair is actually low maintenance or not, I needed it to be low maintenance, so I treated it as such. And as you can see, it does have a little bit of frizz going on. When I say I've been giving it little to no maintenance, it's been meaning I've been putting this hair up in a ponytail at night, pineappling it, and waking up and kind of going and shaking from there. I have only put product on this hair that very first day as well as last night. I honestly have forgotten, and when I come home I'm tired. I think my channel is reflective of kind of the average person. What an average, not an average person, because there are people who can put a lot more time into things, but the working person, the person who needs something that is lower kind of maintenance, that's who I am. I need a lower maintenance style, and I hope a lot of you guys out there are kind of the same way. So I live my life normally and I just wear the hairs as it is. Like, I wish I could give the hair some of the upkeep that, you know, a normal person, somebody who's probably watching this right now aggravated that I didn't do this or that and the third, but I'm just showing you, I'm vlogging basically my experience with this hair and showing you what it looks like for somebody who literally gets tired. Like, honestly, I get tired. So this is kind of what it looks like. It may be super on the frizzy side to most, but hey, that's just kind of how my life is. One thing I will say is I've had some experience with some tangling, and it could be because I've done a piss poor job at detangling. But yesterday we went to, like I said, I've had site visits this week. I went to a site yesterday. I work in the manufacturing kind of engineering space, and when you're on site you can't have your hair down, so I had to pull my hair back, which I don't typically wear my hair back. I pineapple at night, but I don't wear my hair back, and it's like I don't ever do this. I always kind of have it out. Went on site, came home, probably had my hair back for like 12 hours, and I was like, oh, let me take my hair out, and I was like, uh-oh, it's a little tangly. Had to, you know, pull some pieces apart. So one thing I would be mindful of is I did have some issues with detangling. Again, don't know whether that was my fault for not doing the best job at detangling it. I'm such the proponent of detangling some hair, but honestly haven't had the time to quite put into this hair and detangling. Another thing I will want to say though is that this is the hair that I separated. If you saw my first day thoughts, this is the hair separated into one piece. Now if you go into the back, this hair is the non-separated hair. This hair is not as frizzy as you can see. So maybe, and I won't know this because this is how I installed this hair, so I can't retroactively say, oh man, I should have not separated this hair out, but I have to say that the not separated version is kind of performing a little bit better, if that makes sense. So maybe this isn't a hair that needs to be pulled into one place. Yeah, I mean, it does definitely save you packs of hair, but it may be just overall curl performance. Like I said, look at this curl. No frizz really coming off of it. Maybe I didn't need to separate this hair out, but it's not bad. Well, I would say 1 weekend, not bad. I can't blame anything that has happened with this hair and the way it looks on the hair. Quite honestly, I have to blame it on myself and the need for a low maintenance hair. But overall, we'll see if I overall recommend this hair, whether I think it's water friendly, activewear friendly, and my final thoughts coming up right now.
later.
So now, coming on here for my final week's thoughts on this Lulutress beach curl hair. Now, this is what it looks like on its final day. Let me get up in camera, play around with it so you can kind of see. It has been 3 weeks with this hair, and I believe 3 weeks is good enough for me to make my informed decision on this hair. Now, I messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that I messed up. I lived a low maintenance life with a non-low maintenance hair. And what I mean is, I treated this hair like this was the Lulutress Island Curl hair, which was the last hair that I had in, meaning I gave it pretty much no love and attention, but that hair thrived, whereas this hair did not thrive as much. Now, I've been busy. The last 2 months have been super busy. August, September, now even October, still going into busy season. It'll wind down a little bit with the holidays coming up and of course my birthday, but I still was in the busiest time. I've given this hair pretty much no time to detangle. I haven't had a detangling regimen with this hair when it deserved and pretty much needed a detangling regimen. This is not a non-detangle hair. This is a hair that you're gonna have to detangle quite often if you want it to last, and I didn't do that. I can't give you the opinion of somebody who treated this hair good because I treated this hair poorly. Now, of course, if you watch my videos, you know my reviews are my opinions, and I look for hairs that fit my lifestyle, so to speak. I don't make hair fit my life. I want the hair to already come fitting my life, and if it doesn't fit my life, then it's not a hair that I'm gonna pretty much love. Now, out of all the Lulutress hairs that I've tried Lulutress Island Twist hair as well as Lulutress Deep Wave hair. This is my least favorite Lulutress hair. Of course, with Island Twist, very much low maintenance, didn't have to do anything. If possible, I should have probably kept that hair in longer, but I wanted to give this hair a try, so I pretty much should have kept that Lulutress Island Twist hair in just because of the maintenance and the low maintenance of it. And Deep Wave, it wasn't terrible, but I think it lasted a little bit better than this beach curl hair did. Now, in terms of all the beach curls I've tried Main Concept Beach Curl, I've tried Lulutress Beach Curl now, and I've tried Freetress Beach Curl. I think Freetress Beach Curl and Main Concept Beach Curl are the better beach curls in my opinion. Now, I didn't test this hair out with water simply because last night was Friday. I was exhausted when I got home, and Saturday right now I'm ready to take this hair out, and I am going to take this hair out. But there are some hairs I don't have to dip my head in water to know that this hair is not going to work and not going to hold up well. If it can't really work well on land, when you see this level, when you see something like this, at this point, like today, if I was to dip my head in water right now, this wouldn't be soft. This issue, this frizzness, this all that's coming off of it, the tangles. And when I say tangles, I debated whether I should come on this camera and have detangled the hair or not, just to show you guys this is what kind of it looks like. So it's not detangled. So when you pull a curl, several of the curls are going to come up. You pull one curl, 19 billion of them are going to come up. This is what a non-detangled hair kind of looks like. Now, this is what the front, and this is the hair that's separated. This is the back. This is the hair that is not separated. I do think the hair performs better not separated. So I think going back to the beginning, what I would have done differently a little bit and maybe not separated the curls out and saw how that kind of lasted. Separating the curls out, I think kind of made it look a different way. Of course, on camera, everybody always says, on camera it looks good, on camera it looks good. You guys are not in the life. If you saw this in real life, you wouldn't have that same reaction. I do still kind of get compliments on it, but there are curls out there, and I've tried several curls out there that perform better than this. So why would I recommend this hair when I've had hairs in my head that perform way better under way lower maintenance conditions? This hair just isn't performing the way I would want it to perform. If I'm going to go with something similar, I would definitely choose the Main Concept Beach Curl. I would definitely choose the Freetress Beach Curl. It's not the same curl, but it's a better beach curl. It's a better beach curl hair. So overall, do I recommend the Lulutress Beach Curl hair? Sadly, no. No, I cannot recommend this hair, but I've given you guys so many other suggestions. Just check out my top 5 crochet hairs. Any of them will be better options than this hair. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. In the comment section, keep the conversation going. Have you actually tried this hair? Do you actually like this hair? What do you overall think of the Lulutress line? Or is there another hair from the Lulutress line that you really are enjoying? Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of my content. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
That thing where I go feel it nah. The way you back it up, the way you bust in the place nah.